Hello guys and welcome to my first ever FIFA video. And I'm finally doing a career mode, and I finally bought my computer and I can start career mode and I finally can start career mode. And as you guys can see in your screen, we are starting a Hamburg career mode. Yes guys, and the reason why I'm doing Hamburg career mode because I think it will be a good challenge for me, because it should be interesting because it will not be too easy. It will be hard to buy players because our team budget is not that high. And I think that doing Hamburg career mode, it's interesting because this team got relegated this season, and they came in at 17th position, I believe. And they have some good players, yes, but they have a lot of bad players. This team is not good enough to win the Bundesliga, and we will have a lot of work to do to win the Bundesliga. Maybe we will not win the Bundesliga. Maybe our main goal should be to win the Europa League or German Cup, because it will be hard, because Bayern is an insane team, and they will not stop, and they will not give us any chance. Probably will not give us any chances to win the Bundesliga. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it will be a challenge, and I don't think that it's a road to glory, because I'm not putting this team into second Bundesliga. We will stay in the first Bundesliga, and we will try to survive, and we will try to prevent uh, prevent relegation, because we will knew that they got this team got relegated this season, and it will be a challenge, because we will knew that we need to stay in this Bundesliga uh, and we need to play as a team, and we just need to try to reach the Europa League spots. And because our main goal this season will be to be in the top 10, because I don't know, because I don't think that we can be in the top 6 or top 5. It would be great to play in the Europa League in the next season, but I don't think that we can, that our team is good enough to be in Europa League, or to be in top 6, because there are plenty of good teams that are better than Hamburg team. Because for example, Bayern, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Wolfsburg, which is currently not doing well, but that team is better than this. And there are a lot of good teams as well, like Bayer Leverkusen. They have Hoffenheim. We have a lot of good teams, and I don't see us reaching top 6, maybe top 8 somehow. But what's the point of us reaching top 10, and what's the point of us reaching top 8? It just doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter if you are in a 10 position or in an 8 position. Yeah, it's better because you're 2 positions, you're higher, because you're 2 positions higher than in, but you're still not playing in Europa League, and you're still not playing in Champions League, so it doesn't matter for us in what position we will come. And I think that we just need to buy a lot of good young players, because we will not have a lot of money to buy those big players. So let's just talk about our starting lineup. So we have Bobby Wood up front. He's a striker from United States. His stats does look great, because he's very skillful and very physical player. Even though he's not very tall. He's only 5'11". For example, I am 5'5". I'm 5'9", so he's a little bit taller than me, and he's 24 years old. He has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. His attacking work rate is high, medium, and defensive work rate medium. So I just said high, medium. So I will say like this. So he can only play as a striker, but it's okay, because we have a reserve striker, Lasoga, from Germany. He is a very tall guy, 6'2", and he's also a very good player. And I will not sell Lasoga and Bobby Wood, because he will be our starting. He will play as a main striker in our team, and he will come off the bench. So then we have probably the best player in this team, Lux Holby. He's from Germany, and this guy is an insane player. He has 4-star weak foot and only 3-star skill moves, and he's great. He's still young. He's a very small guy, I should say. He's left-footed, and he's a very good player overall, because he's a lot of different good stats that will help us to create a lot of great attacks. And I think that I will give the captain band to him, because as you guys can see, the captain in our team is Sakai from Japan, I believe. Yes, and I will give the captain band to Holby. So we still have Hunt, who's playing as a right midfielder. Yes, guys. So our main transfer target should be a new center attacking midfielder who can come off the bench, but you're probably guys thinking why you need to another cam if you have two guys who are quite high rated. But the problem is that I don't have a good right midfielder. I have this guy Yata. He's 90 years old. He's from Gambia. He can play as a right winger and left winger. He will be the substitute for Kostic and Hunt. We will see. And Hunt can play as a right midfielder, so I will play him instead of Yata. But we still need. That means that we only have one cam that can play in this position, and we need to buy another reserves cam. So we have on the left hand side we have Kostic who will play in the starting lineup, and we have on the bench we have Guiara from Tunisia, I believe. Yes, he's from Tunisia. He also can play as a left midfielder and a right midfielder, so we have a lot of good wingers. We just need to buy another center attacking midfielder who can come off the bench, and we can sub Holby. Then we go into the center defensive midfield. We have Angle, Swedish guy, who will play in the starting lineup for sure, and we need to buy another starting center defensive midfielder because this guy Young is good. He's a center defensive midfielder who can play as a center back. He's 6'2". He's very tall. He's still young. I will probably use him as a center back, and alongside Falke, yeah, and Young will play as a center back. He will be a reserve center back or a reserve center defensive midfielder. So that means that we need to buy another good center defensive midfielder who can play alongside Agdal. Going to the right side, we have Sakai. He will play in our starting lineup, but we can do something like this. We can put Sakai in center defensive midfielder because as you guys can see, he can play as a center defensive midfielder. So we can put him to this position, like something like this, and then we can put Young maybe in the starting lineup, not in the starting lineup. We can put him as in the center back position, but only in the reserve team, and we can use Dick Meyer as a right back. So that means that we need to buy another right back, another reserves right back. So there will be some job to. We'll have a lot of job to do. Talking about center backs, we have a good two center backs, Papadopoulos and Mavrai, and we have a good left back, Santos, and we have an insane goalkeeper, Mathenia. So we are good on this side. We have a good left back, center back, goalkeeper, and we probably have a good right backs. We just need to buy another reserves right back. We need to buy another reserves center attacking midfielder, and we need to buy another starting CDM. So that should be it. And then we need to buy maybe another right midfielder. Maybe we'll see, because our bench is not looking good. We still have Andrangelen who can play as a left back and as a center back. So we'll probably use him. So he can go to this position instead of Falke, and Falke can change and can go to the substitute to this position. And so we have a pretty good squad, but this squad, if you will compare the squad to the other Bundesliga teams, this squad is not looking good because we have a lot of players who are only 75, 76, 77 overall, and a lot of players who are only 74, 71, 72. So it's not looking good. Talking about formation, I'm using 4-2-3-1 right now, narrow, because this is the best fit for our team, because we have a lot of right midfielders. Left midfielders. We have two CDMs. We have we have some center backs. We have left backs, right backs. So that means that we can't use 3 at the back, and we can't use 5 at the back. So that means we only can use 4. And plus we have a good Holby and striker. So that means the only formation that we can use is only 4-2-3-1, but we will see. Maybe we will change this formation later on, because maybe we will do very bad in this season, and maybe the season that maybe the form will require to change the formation to play a little bit better. Talking about roles, I changed everything, but the only thing that I probably need to change is the captain. So the captain is Hunt for whatever reason, so I will give this band to Holby. He will be our main captain in this team, because I love this guy so much. I'm not from a different angle. He's a very insane player, and he was my favorite player in the Hamburg career, not in career mode. He was my favorite player in the Hamburg squad this season. He led his team to a lot of wins at the end of the season, but sadly they couldn't stay in the Bundesliga, and this was the only team that this was the only team that hasn't been relegated ever in the Bundesliga, and this is the time has come, and they are just now there are no teams that there are no teams in the Bundesliga that that never been relegated from Bundesliga, and so yeah, the history has been made, and there's some tactics, but I will not change anything right now because I don't see the point, because I need to see how this team will play, and then later on we will change this if we will need. So maybe I will create another reserves team, or I will import a new team sheet and we will create our reserves team. But this new team you will see, guys, in the next episode. So this is not episode number 1, it's just an introducing video where I'm talking about what I'm gonna do, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more about my content, because every single video that I'm uploading, I'm probably talking about the content, what I'm gonna do. So, but now when I have a computer, when I will buy a new microphone, now we can talk about the content, because when I haven't had the computer and the microphone, I couldn't talk, because I still wasn't able to upload games, or still wasn't able to record. But now when I have everything that I need, now I finally can talk about this, and I'm not gonna lie. I will do something. I will upload FIFA 3 times in a week. I'm talking about career mode. So for example, on Monday I'm gonna do FIFA career mode. On Tuesday I'm gonna do something like the journey mode. Yes, because by the way, guys, I'm gonna do journey mode as well, because I saw on YouTube that people are not paying, that guys are not playing the journey enough, and they're not very interested in this after the first year. And I have, but personally I haven't played the journey mode in the first season, so I think that it should be a great idea to start this career mode, not this career mode, this the journey mode. And I would love to play with Alex Hunter, and I saw the first season on YouTube, so I know everything that happened and what happened in the first season. So it will be interesting for us to play this game. And I think that on Tuesday I'm gonna do the journey. On Wednesday I'm gonna do something like action game, but there are not a lot of good games right now. Only I'm gonna start something like for Assassin's Creed only on October, on September, when those big games are coming, when those big games will come out. But I can do something like Far Cry 5, even though this game has been released a few months ago, but it's still interesting, and I think that a lot of people haven't watched that game yet. And I think that it would be interesting to start Far Cry 5. But if you guys would like to see Far Cry 5 on my channel, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna upload this Far Cry 5 game. And I still need to buy. I still need to download that game, but it's easy. It's a few hours and it's done. So on Thursday I'm gonna do FIFA. On Friday I'm gonna do the journey. On Saturday I'm gonna do an action game, and on Sunday I will do something like football review videos, where I'm gonna talk about the biggest European leagues, and I will talk about what happened in those leagues, how the standings are looking, and who was the best player in that tour or in that week. So it would be interesting for me and for you guys. So I will do a lot of interesting stuff on YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, just hit that like button on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will upload a lot more videos in the future. Not in the future, I will upload Hamburg episode number 1 today probably, or tomorrow, because today I have a lot of job to do. I still need to improve my editing skills, so I will probably edit this video, and then tomorrow I will make another video of Hamburg. So I will see you in that episode very soon, guys. So guys, bye.